Okay, here's our GMC 3500. It's got a 6-inch lift in it, but I've wound the front down a little bit because we've got the RAS set at 40%, and I found that when I hook the van up, it sits perfect level and tows the best. We've actually about to change it over and test out the Mega Duty kit. Many of you might not know that you can do some fine adjustments with the right hitch. I've tried quite a few hitches, and I've actually gone back to a fixed drop hitch and made my suspension work how it should be. And I find with the RAS and the right hitch set up with the van, can tow with complete comfort, safety. Here we go. It's going to take me longer to jack up the vehicle than what it is to swap over the RAS, but okay, just to show you that unlike many other Australians, I'm going to do this in my driveway. Basic tools, trolley jack, axle stands. Currently the way the vehicle's set up now, it drops 35mm with 330 ball weight on the van. So I'm going to put the Mega Duty kit in and start that off at 25% and just see how that goes. Something I find important, I tell a lot of customers when I talk to them, is take some measurements from the left and right, front and back, before you fit the van up, before you fit the RAS, and this will give you some idea a bit of an idea how to set it up. I've just got a little bit of tape there holding it so I can video it and show you, but I'm super happy with how I've got the height set up now with the RAS set at 40%. So once I fit the Mega kit in, I'll probably set that at about 25% and see where my heights are at. Another thing I find it important to do is to get a few spanners ready. A little bit of preparation makes the job go a lot easier. Having the right tools helps, but you don't need to have super expensive tools, as this is a DIY job you can do yourself, or most mechanics can do it in less than an hour. Next process is to place the jacks in a safe position and use an appropriate jack to do the job. As you can see, I've got a bit of distance to cover. Fortunately, I've done a fair bit of travelling around Australia, and I invested in a good quality Pro Eagle jack. This has helped out not only myself but many other people I've sort of come across along the road. So you might think they're expensive, but when you're stuck in the middle of whoop whoop on a 40-degree day, it comes in pretty handy. Now the vehicle is safe and secure. Normally on a big truck you don't have to take the wheels off, but for this exercise I thought I would share it. It was actually a little bit easier because I didn't have to jack it up so high. Now we've done probably anywhere 35,000 Ks with this RAS kit on there, and absolutely love it. The poor old girl's pretty grubby, but I'll give everything a bit of a clean when I jump back in there. So I've now removed the old kit, and you can clearly see the difference in the thickness of the hook. I've wound the kit out so it's actually prepped up the same as what I removed the other one, and might be a little bit hard to tell in the video, but the spring is significantly thicker. And the hook is also as well, so I'll install this now and see how we go. And as expected, slipped in pretty easy. Located over the hook at the rear. I'll go and do the other side, and then I've actually got the jack up a little bit to back a bit of pressure off, but once I've removed them and got them set up, I'll drop them down and start adjusting. So as you can see, I've used the 1mm disc. This is equivalent to 25%. I'm just going to sort of get a bit of feedback and sort of see whether the Mega Duty at 25% is, you know, where it differs between the HD kit at 40%, and I'll check in later and let you know how we went. When installing your disc, I normally go through, start off at 25%, so it just grabs, and have that go all the way through the coil, not just stick it in one and hope for the best, because you won't get the correct tension setting. Something else I just noticed is the new bubble badge. Pretty cool than the old sticker that I used to have. So as you can see, RAS are continuously always trying to improve and better the product, which is good to see. So now just put the wheels back on, just with a couple of nuts. A little bit of a gap there. So I'll just drop this down the ground now and do some checking and see if I need to do any more final adjustments. So it's very interesting. I set it at the 1 mil and it was 450 dead on one side and 455 on the other side. So I was able to do some minor adjustments while it was still in there. And I got it both sitting at 450 either side. And you can see by the tension on the spring, it's hardly got any load on it. So I'll test the van over the long weekend and see how it goes. And then what I'll do is I'll load the vehicle up to its maximum payload capacity and hook the van up and see how we go there.